Hey, this is Eb. I'm here with a pretty cool little guitar. This is one I picked up a while ago and did a whole bunch of work on. It is a UB1 from the late 50s, Danelectros. These are rock and roll classics. They were cheap catalog guitars that were made pretty well, pretty cool. Very strange construction, hollow bodies with these blocks. I left this open so you can see these blocks that are different ones spaced inside, almost like a hollow door. With this rim around it and weird kind of furniture, or I don't know what you call it, like baggage type Tolex around the edges. Really cool little guitars. They have the lipstick pickups. They're little weird bridges that they have on there, and they're cool. I bought this somewhat locally from someone that had been through some different work before. I ended up doing the rest. I got it home, and the headstock was cracked. I didn't notice that before. It might have done it another time. Who knows? Could have something happened in the vehicle. I started scraping it back to see what was under there, and there was a pretty rough headstock repair, which we could get into. Short splines and blocks here only make it weaker. It covers the crack. It makes the crack stronger, but those short little stubby blocks or splines right there just leave two end-to-end butt joints, in-grain butt joints, which do not glue, do not hold. They fall apart. The next wanting to do this, and it just doesn't work. So I had to do some serious reconstruction on it once I found that under there. Plane this back and put two long slim spines that have a gradient on each end so they don't come to a stop end. So it's strong at every point of where it's at in there. And that just helps because you can go on either side of the truss rod. Because you can only go so far before you get into the truss rod and other stuff. So that helped that way. Leveled that out, put carbon fiber and then a long maple piece along the back. So there is consistent wood from like here to here. I might try to add some pictures of that. I'm not sure, but this is stronger than it's ever been before. It might be the strongest Danelectro headstock ever after this. And everybody who gets these carbon fiber headstocks say that some reason they sound better with more sustain afterwards because you have a more rigid joint there that's not sloppy and springy and absorbing. So, and that's people who own the real deal high-end Gibsons that get them. They say it's a better sound. So, kind of an upgrade if you think about it that way. It's got some, I believe these are actual cloisons. Yeah, because they have the long part on top, and these necks are really solid, beautiful Brazilian board, fresh set of frets in there. I went with a bone instead of aluminum. It had already been changed out on this one. Nice little bone nut here. I'll just show you all that real quick. So that looks super clean. It doesn't look like a gnarly repair or anything. Went black. Originally, whoever had this had done primer gray, old car primer gray. It's kind of old and dingy, and it reminded me of another very famous guitar that's in primer gray. So I went ahead and left that on there. Thought that'd be really hard to replicate. These are actually kind of transparent. This kind of smoky gray color. And yeah, original bridge, original pickup. New pots, new jack. I didn't. That stuff had already been changed out, but the original hardware was still with it. So yeah, here we are. And I'll just give a demo. You can find plenty more videos. Jimmy Page used these. I think even Jimi Hendrix used these. And they could have used anything, and they did use anything, and they chose to use these. So I put this Boffin's effect switch in here. It has a whole, I forget what the original one was. It basically just allows you to choose different tone caps in there in the tone selection. It's not going to come through great here. I think you'd be having to use a lot to hear a difference. Maybe the amp you're in, maybe an AC30 would show up better than this muddy old amp. This old Gibson Falcon I'm playing in, but and it may not come through if you're listening through a phone, but it definitely gives you a little bit of options there. super straight neck. All of that got sorted out with those new frets and everything, and nice, easy, low action. I'm not a lead player. That might be obvious. I'm not even an electric player anymore, so. So, yeah, all the notes are there. Super sweet playing. If you know how to play them better than I do, you'd enjoy it even more. Classic sounding pickup, and really cool, ready to rock, what do you call these? Player grade classic right here. And I've got the cap. The cap will be on it there, so when it goes out, you'll probably see it in the pictures too. So if you're interested in it, there should be a reverb link. If it's still available, it'll be for sale. So, or you can send me a message, especially if you're local, something like that. So if you like this, please hit the thumbs up button. That helps me out a lot. If you'd like to see more stuff like this, please hit that subscribe button. If somebody else would find this interesting that you know of, hit that arrow button and send it to them. Thanks for watching.